computer. And should I turn my lighting on? I'll turn one more light on in this room. That works out lovely. So, hello. Welcome to the Up Your Vibe Tribe call.
Yeah, I didn't know you had this. It's
Yeah.
cool.
So I started doing this actually after a breakup, and I knew I needed a project. So it was the beginning of 2018 or 19, I'm not sure. And on January 11th, I started a 111-day call. Um, um, and I just said, I'm going to show up at 11:11 every single day for 111 days. And I'm going to just have a quick little 10, 11-minute conversation about a topic: food, water, German new medicine, resolving conflict, sleep, blah, blah, blah. So I had 111 topics, and I did that every single day for the first 111 days.
Wow.
So after that, the small group that was coming and really enjoying this, um, well, mostly I wanted to keep it going, but every day was a little bit too much. So I
Yeah.
decided to keep doing it on Mondays. So for the last few years, um, I've been doing it most Mondays, except when I was in full construction here. I
Mhm.
just said I can't prioritize this.
Yeah.
So going into this year, one of my goals, let me just, I want to make my screen small. Hello, Janine.
Hi.
Probably.
Hello.
Hi.
Um, Hold on, I'm sharing my screen so smoothly. So when I'm working with people, this is the model that this is called my drawing a blank. This is called my wisdom wheel. And these are the 6 categories of stuff that I help people with. So, number one, trust your body. That's the GNM piece. Many people that are fighting their bodies, they stop having fun. They just make their symptoms the issue. So, making daily fun a practice for everybody is one of the critical pieces. Learning how to care for thyself. You all have different tools. Are they working for you? Are there more simple ones? Are they less expensive ones? So that's another category. Making conscious decisions, whether it's relationships, whether it's housing, whether it's working, whether it's medical, making them conscious, knowing that we're going to be living that life, that we're deciding or not deciding to do something. That's another category. Healthy support system is why I do this call, because almost without fail, people that come here, they're like, I can't talk to my family. I can't talk to anybody. They all think I'm weird because I don't run to the doctor. So, knowing that you're not alone is a critical piece. So, believe it or not, there's more than just 3 people in our little neck of the woods that are learning GNM and just know that they're not alone and not crazy. Then ultimately helping people get on their path or get clearer on their path. Where my belief is that we're all here to make the world a better place. So finding that or rediscovering that or recreating that is our ultimate carrot that I like to kind of dangle out there. Remember, you said this. So that's the wisdom wheel, and community connection is why we're coming together. And I do have this recording. And so, good afternoon, evening, this first evening call. So, it's perfect. So, what I like to do to start is just a little bit of breath. And I am not Miss Queen of Breath Work, like, but I have a very simple technique. because most often we go throughout our day and we do not consciously breathe. So let's wiggle ourselves out and just take a nice deep breath through our nose and exhale. And if you think of taking in love, taking in greatness, taking in perfection, and breathing out anything else that does not serve you, any little stressor, any little tension. When we learn to consciously breathe, especially when we hit a stress in the day, that can literally save our lives sometimes. So I'll be quiet for a moment. And if you feel any tension, just roll it out. Send some gentle energy to that spot. Or a cough that's coming on. If you know me, I don't like to pause very long. So this is really hard for me. I'm like, people expect something. So first, know thyself, and we can giggle at thyself. The next thing that I love to do with small groups is know that our energy is affecting each other. So when we can take care of ourselves first, because we are responsible for ourselves, we are the only ones responsible for ourselves. So when we can know that through our breath and through clear intention, like I want to be strong and creative and the master of my own being. I want to be loving and kind and gracious and intuitive, and all that is part of my bubble. But the core of that is love. So when I can take care of my bubble, fill my house, make it bigger, send it out to my neighbors, send it through my community with quiet intention, at some point, Jane's down in Janine. No, Jane.
Janine.
Janine.
Janine, you're right.
I have it right. Janine's in Jersey, right? So what doesn't take long for our love energies to bump, and then they start rippling out. A lot of times we have Courtney from Florida and Michelle from Michigan and a couple others from Florida. And so when we all, and we can do this when we're sitting on the toilet. And you're just like, I am just going to send some love out, just send some love out. Because many things I'm reading in the book that we are going to be studying this year is we can do silent missions. And to send consciously love out is a silent mission. And if tens and hundreds and thousands and just start doing that here and there, those negative things cannot stay in place. We don't have to go attack the systems that are broken, that we know that are broken. We can just create the new energy of love, confidence, staying on our mission, helping people grow and be their own perfect little flower. So just kind of, I plant a seed with that. So these calls are not at all scripted. I don't do well with things. It really depends on who shows up, but I do have a little mission today. So for those that might be seeing this recording, and Julie, you're new today. So this is actually, Julie was at my house yesterday. She's a local here. This is one of 6 books that I'm on book 5, and it has simplified some really complicated topics in the realm of spirituality, in the realm of living, in the realm of dealing with people that are humans. So last week we talked about the power of I am. Do you remember that? Okay. So this morning I picked this up, and I'm actually going to read. It's a short little page. So this chapter is chapter number 2, called Know Thyself. So friends, we are going to take up here what has been shown and proved in over 60 years of research work. We have the scientific proof today that every function, everything in this whole universe is divine. Name that divinity what you will. The greatest name is the word God. Why? We can show you today that that word vibrates at the rate of, get your pencil out, 186 billion beats a second. 1800000000000. I got the number at the top of this. Right there. 186 billion beats a second. And we know people capable of intoning that word. The beauty of it is the moment that you realize that vibration, you are that vibration every single time. God is perfect. We are perfect, ideally, unless we allow ourselves to get frazzled by extracurricular stuff. So now it is established in every form. It isn't just your form or the form of anybody else. It is established in everything. And were it not for that divinity, we are proving today that we couldn't take a photograph. Were it not for that divinity, we are proving today that we couldn't take a photograph. There wouldn't be a form in this room that we could photograph today if it were not for that divinity. Now we have absolute proof of that. Then why say that I am not divine? You just leave out the not. You just leave the not out of that and see what difference it will make. I am divine. And the truth about yourself, right? And there's the truth about yourself. I'm a good reader. The untruth is I am not divine. The truth is I am divine. Complete the saying and carry right through. God, I am. Divine, God, I am. Perfect, God, I am. Strong, God, I am. Wise. So I started adding, so last week we learned I am is very powerful. I am stupid. We don't want to do that. I am wise. I am intuitive. But this week we add God to the front of that at the rate of 180 billion beats a second. I'll take that vibration for my intention and then fill in a bunch of your intentions. And that has to happen. Like it has to come to you. I had a really busy day today, and there was a point where I was like, I need a nap. And I didn't quite have enough time for a nap. So I sat in front of my fire, I closed my eyes, and I did this. I said, God, I am fully energized with this breath. So the breath, there's stuff in the breath. That's another chapter. I did that a few times, and there was my energy. So we've got to really be mindful of what I point back here because that's kind of where my negative thoughts can come from. So if they're not in alignment with, if they don't make you smile, if they make you fear, if they make you sad, if they make you depressed or anxious, they're not truth. So when you just realize they're somebody's belief, some fear, some whatever, that's the moment you realize that's going on, you're in power. And then you know your words that you're saying, and you're like, okay, what's the antithesis of that? I am capable. I am. Oh, oops, I forgot the God. I am capable. God, I am worthy. God, I am strong. God, I am healing. God, I am courageous when you don't know like how something's going to unfold. God, I am trusting. It has to come to you. That is what these books teach. And we've been unwired from that truth. From society, family, books, religion, any number of sources. So we have to unwind that, kind of like German new medicine. It's like, oh, your body is healing. What? They told me blah, blah, blah. It's broken and it's this. Well, maybe not. And we take the truth of what is, and then we have to get rid of those other beliefs that we've been told are not truth. So if you think of this simple practice, how easy or how do you think it would flow into your life? And we'll have an open discussion. Like, how easy is it to just start using 3 words and a feeling that you want to have?
Definitely worth a try.
Yeah, it seems pretty easy.
So, Julie, I'll pick on you. Is it okay to pick on you?
Yeah.
Depending on how deep you're picking.
Yeah.
Was there any point in the day where you had a feeling that you did not like in your body?
Yes.
Okay. Knowing this simple technique, what could you have said? Once you realize, like, I don't like this feeling, what would have been some God I am statements that may have been able to at least bring you some peace?
God, I am safe. God, I am healthy. God, I am I don't know. I could think of a bunch of them, I suppose.
Okay. That would be when we get stuck in a little bit of like anxiety or something and it's like becomes a habit. It's a good practice to do it when you're not in it. So
Okay.
if you took a little journal and kind of go through. So I would think, I'm trusting. God,
Mm-hmm.
I am trusting. God, I'm confident. God, I am more understanding of my body now. God, I am open. So play with maybe a handful of phrases that just get wired right now. And then you've got your tools for when it catches you off guard. That's the beauty. Practice when you're not in the fire.
Mhm. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. I have a question. Who wrote those books? I know you
Baird T. Spalding. I'm going to call the publishing. So he's passed away. I'm going to call the publishing company because I'm going to tell him about my project. And I would rather have people buy it through them and get a discount than through Amazon and get a discount. So you can get these on Amazon, all 6 of them for like $33. Or you can go right direct from the publisher and pay 60. So you can, but I want to see if he'll offer, if they can, I don't know, like a special discount for tribe members. And then also get some permission to post, like this is the page that we're going to be running through, or a phrase that we want to share. So we have the ability to share it without violating any of their publicity or whatever stuff. So that is on my list tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. So lovely. Well, welcome, Courtney.
Hi, ladies.
hello.
How would that work in your life, Janine?
I think it would work really well. Definitely. And I think it's a good idea to come up with a couple of sayings already so that you have them ready for when you need them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A few months ago, I found a really cool marker. It was like a calligraphy marker. So when I would be reading these, I've been reading these books for a few months now. I would write a message of the day on the inside of my arm. And it was really powerful because people go, "What is that?" I was like, I remember one day, do I remember? It was like such a strong, simple message. And somebody was like, "What is that?" I was like, "It's my message of the day." And they were like, "Ooh, that is so simple. It makes no sense." So, yeah, that too. You could literally write with a pen or get a special marker and write, "I am," whatever that doubt is that you have, and you just make it your opposite of that.
It's a good idea.
So nice. Courtney, you missed the crux of everything, but you'll get this. So remember last week when we were talking about the power of I am?
Yes.
Yes. Well, today we are going to put one 3-letter word in front of I am. What do you think that 3-letter word would be? Starts with G, ends with odd.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yes. God, I am strong. God, I am safe, etc. And that
Okay.
God vibration has a very high, it's 180 billion vibrations a second. 186. Oh, I forgot a 6. So it's a very strong word. So that is our offering today.
Perfect.
Who's got their cell phone talking back to them?
Maybe it's me.
It's okay. Okay. So that's about all I have as my offering. Does anybody have any wisdom to share for this week? Any question about a simple concept, or anybody get the book yet?
I did. I didn't start reading it yet, but I have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get one book or did you get the series?
I got the series.
Yay!
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yay. I'm not alone.
No, you're not.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy them as much.
Thank you. I'm going to start reading them. Yeah, this week probably. Yeah. Yeah. Excited.
Yay. All right. Anything else?
No.
You're good? Okay. Sometimes our tribe calls go an hour and sometimes they're just short and sweet. So why belabor? Perfect.
Thank you.
It was a great day, great way to complete it today.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a lovely evening.
You too.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You do this every Monday, you said? Or every,
I'm going to be doing this every Monday unless
Okay.
there's a life or death situation.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And I
Thanks.
will put a reminder up on the tribe, but always
Yep.
the same